Okay, cool. Sorry, my PC's down. So we're stuck using the MacBook. All right. But we got to make sure that we are on these charts and ready to rock and roll. So let's see, getting everything situated here. Uh, so far, price is still ping ponging between levels here. So just give me a second, guys. Let me just make sure. Let's make sure everything is set up right. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So let's just look and see. Turn this down. I'm just checking all the audio and everything. And let's share it so everybody knows we're live. I somehow managed to get this figured out. So far we're up like 450 ticks for the week. Let's see if we can add to that today. Whoa. Yesterday we talked about patience, guys, and we talked about not being pretty much tricked out of your spot, right? That's what happens when you don't have patience, especially in this industry. If you guys aren't being patient and letting price show its face, then you're going to be the liquidity that they're generating in the first place. Okay, so let's just start from the top here. Last night we talked about price potentially coming up to this fair value gap and rejecting it, which it did. It stopped right at the midpoint of this FVG here. I'm not going to even drag this over. You guys can see this is a pretty important level. So if price does hold this level, then we can expect some type of drop here to take out sell side, resting below these lows. I'm still bearish ultimately, guys, although we did just have a sweep here. But we've been making lower lows almost daily. So there's really no reason for me to be bullish here unless because we are ping-ponging between two levels, and it's actually holding these two levels pretty good. So we have to wait. We do have to wait until price clears one of these levels. So if you guys are in shorts right now, hopefully you guys took your profits at this low because this is an FVG here. And if you guys are long, hopefully you guys are taking profits at this level. Until we have some clean break of structure here out of this consolidation, there's no telling what might happen. Now, earlier in the week, I mentioned that we got red photo news today. Well, pretty much all week. We have red photo news from Tuesday until Friday. We got NFP coming up on Friday. So any continuation trades is not going to happen until we get closer to news. We got a little breakout candle yesterday at a 9 o'clock candle. In fact, here I got Forex Factory up here. Let me just take a peek and see. At least I thought I had it up. Hold on. Where'd it go? All right. Well, I thought I had. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm just gonna take a peek here and see. I know I'm not on my PC, guys. The Matrix shut down my PC randomly. Like randomly, it won't boot up. I don't get it. It's a whole gaming PC. It just crashed and hasn't turned on ever since. Won't get past the loading screen. But anyway, we had unemployment claims today at 7:30 in the morning, and we just got some yellow photo news for the rest of the day. But remember, today's Thursday. Part of my rules, I don't trade after Wednesday usually because we got NFP tomorrow. It can absolutely just consolidate all day today. Okay, so that being said, don't try to force any trades today. If anything, just take a couple scalps. That's really why I wanted to come on here today. and just explain that. Like, it just explain the fact that price is not going to give you the true move today. It's not going to happen. The traders, the people that are moving the market are going to wait until tomorrow. So let's just breeze through this. You can see NVIDIA, same thing, just bounce between these two levels. These are very important levels. Tesla's giving a push to the upside here after this pullback. Remember, Elon's in court right now for his little Twitter fiasco. One of the employees got mad at him, but it did reject the order block there, as you guys can see clear as day. So rejected the FVG, pushed to the upside, filled this gap, retraced into the order block. I mean, it's giving us bullish order flow. So as of right now, Tesla's looking bullish, and it come target this buy side liquidity up here. So that would be the target for Tesla right now, unless something absolutely spectacular comes out of this court case. NVIDIA, same thing, is rejecting this FVG and just bouncing between two levels. Meta, Zuckerberg, it just had a gap fill here. Okay, so we'll see if this area wants to hold, if it wants to come down to the downside. Got my alerts set. Again, investors are going to pretty much wait and sit on their hands until tomorrow. Intel finally recovering this drop that it did ever since these files were released, and that's a good way for investors to kind of forget about everything, is just to push propaganda into media to let everybody forget about what we were so upset about. Now we're upset about us participating in the war in the Middle East. We just forgot all about the Epstein files all of a sudden. Apple's absolutely nosediving. We got this FVG right here that it might want to come target, and then potentially come target this sell side. As you can see, price already swept buy side up here on a higher time frame. I don't have that much real estate, guys. I'm sorry. I'm dealing with a little bit of real estate here. I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have all my tools. I got the chat up on my iPhone, the MacBook streaming through StreamYard, and I'm watching a reboot screen on my PC. So it's been really, really frustrating today. But that's what I got on Apple right now. Let's just take a look at SPY here. Same thing, just kind of consolidating. Probably not going to give you any moves today until tomorrow. If you guys can find a little quick scalp, take your bread, because it's just going to accumulate until everybody can. It's just going to accumulate until they have enough liquidity to move the market tomorrow. Remember, they wait until these high impact news events to move the market. And if there's nobody on the other side of the fence to be the loser or be the buyer or the seller when these hedge funds are scaling in and out of the market, then the market is just not going to go anywhere. So they have to get people like you and I on edge, have our money in our accounts, and be ready to press that button. When I say liquidity, just imagine all the retail traders, all the GameStop guys, all the people that are low-key trying to gamble their mortgage on one trade. Picture all those guys leaning on the edge to become losers, because that's what the hedge funds are targeting. Give me something to blow my nose, guys. I'm out here teaching the word, and I got these dudes shutting down my PC, which is crazy. I've never in my life had PC issues like this. That's why I'm like, this is a gaming PC. This isn't no like, anyway. All right, so that's what I got for SPY. Again, this is the level here. If this level can hold, then we're targeting up here, right? Big difference. We're talking about from 683 all the way to 690s, all right? If this level holds, you feel me? If not, then it is definitely coming down here to sweep all the sell side, and it's coming for this gap down here. So if this level doesn't hold, which it looks like it will, it looks like it's forming a tap and go. But if this level doesn't hold above the 684 level, then I am definitely targeting the 670s. Okay, that's what I got for SPY. Palantir, just take a peek at it. Where to go on my watch list? Push it upside, gap up, gap up, gap up. Guys, obviously, we got the magnet tool up here, so you know what I'm anticipating. I mean, we're at war, right? So all these defense stocks are pretty much suiting up, because that war is not going as planned. It is not going as planned. Looks like here, there we go. Looks like Lockheed Martin is finally giving us this retrace we've been anticipating. Let me go ahead and put my magnet here so you guys understand which direction I'm biased towards. This is good because you guys can picture price being pulled in a direction. All right. So when you guys are looking at price action and you guys are seeing these zones, just imagine prices being pulled to these zones. It's not necessarily like support and resistance or like a bounce area or anything like that. I can show you where we're going. Now, after we get there, we just got to wait for confirmation. But I can show you where we're going to go. All right. So LMT, yeah, I'm bullish overall on Lockheed Martin, obviously for obvious reasons. It's like our $1 trillion defense company that we've just been pouring $4,000 per missile into. I'm making a jab because like their Iranians over here bragging about they're so efficient with the military. They're spending like 10 grand on drones. We're spending like 500,000 per bullet to shoot them out of the sky. So we're literally fighting them with our purse. So anyway, we can get a nice pullback there. That'd be nice. Uranium is still consolidating after this pullback. I'm still bullish overall. So we'll just wait on that, wait on some type of confirmation. Like I said, the $1 billion industry of uranium's over there in the Middle East. So depending on what happens over there is going to determine what happens with uranium companies. Go back to NASDAQ. Looks like it's still pushing to the upside here. I'm just going to take a peek at gold. Let me just do one more sweep on Forex, and then we'll break down to a small time frame and see if we can find some entries. Gold's still playing out. You guys remember from the market recap that's in the Discord and the Telegram, we were anticipating this gap fill, which it did, and then I'm waiting for price to give us this extension to the downside. So you Forex guys that are long, be careful. Until price closes above this 5,200 level, you guys got to be bearish because we're definitely going to come down and hit the 4,900s and break below 5,000. All right. Oil, nice closure above all of this buy side here, giving a nice pullback, and we're looking for some type of continuation to the upside to hit our next buy side liquidity target, right? So we got buy side resting over here at $80 a barrel. I do anticipate us getting to like the hundreds eventually, but again, everything's evolving here. That might be something that happens over the weekend. Something crazy might happen over the weekend to get us up there. GBP USD is still giving us this extension to the downside. We're looking to target these fair value gaps or fill that, if not come down to this low, as you can see. So that's what I got. This trade has been playing out very slowly. So you Forex guys that are swing traders, looking for that move as well as the Euro USD move to the downside. Definitely targeting sell side. All right. There's no reason for me to be bullish on any of these Forex pairs right now because these guys are absolutely getting rocked. Bitcoin guys, I know you guys are still bullish. Hopefully price can hold and give us a nice push to the upside so you guys don't lose your mortgage. If not, like I said before, if this area 74,000 doesn't hold, expect price to give us a retrace and come take out the sell side and ultimately target below this magnet is 45,000. All right, but hopefully it holds. I really hope that is bullish. It looks like my breakfast just got up here. Let me tell my concierge to let them up. Allergies are so bad. Golly. All right, so let's get back to NAS, right? And those of you guys that don't know, NASDAQ is probably going to move very similar to SPY if you guys are trading options, okay? Or which one go down, bro? Which one? Tell me which stock. We kind of flew through there. Which? And I'm sorry, man. I don't have my PC here, so I'm having to work with what I got. I should boot up the iPad so I can watch the chat instead of using my phone. Tell me which one, why, what should go down? Should it be gold or Bitcoin or the Forex pairs? LMT. The algorithm's got to rebalance orders, bro. So basically, I'm not going off of news. I'm not going off of any type of conspiracy or anything like that. If you look back at some of my previous Zooms, we anticipated price to come down on NVIDIA, and they had amazing earnings. Same for Palantir. So it just has to generate liquidity. You got people that's going to take realized profits, bro. And I just noted that it just has to come fill these gaps. They're always rebalances, period. So this push to the upside will probably trap a lot of buyers. A lot of people are going to be bullish up here. In fact, you guys know what time it is. You guys already know what time it is. Hopefully I can do it. I don't have my that's supposed to be a nose. There you go. You guys already know. The liquidity monsters here. So some of you guys, not you guys, but some people probably got trapped at these highs instead of waiting for the pullback for entries. That's my number one rule. That's the number one part of my strategy is not to chase price, let price come to me. So yeah, definitely when price does give us this rebalance, it comes back to this 591 level, which is a long way away. You're going to be really happy you waited for that pullback instead of buying from these highs like a lot of these Bitcoin dudes did, okay? If you don't believe me, just go back and look at price action, guys. This stuff repeats itself over and over and over again. That's how I got to this point. I just studied price action for years and years and years, just staring at these charts, writing down different candlestick formations, Yeah, bro. Like I just know how price moves. I'll teach it all in the academy. We'll get into the depths of it. It's a little too much to unpack on live right now. But just trust me, bro. Price will always rebalance. You guys can see this tight range. I mean, it's literally stopping. It's bouncing between two gaps. It's just accumulating. If I got rid of everything here, yeah, I don't want to get rid of this markup. But if I got rid of both of these point of interests here, and just put two horizontal lines and nothing else, you guys would literally see this. I mean, you know what? Let's just do it. You guys are smart. Here, boom, boom. See, we're just bouncing in a range. So anybody that tries to buy below, anybody that tries to short below gets crushed. Anybody that tries to buy above gets crushed. It's just going to accumulate. And then after that, it'll probably give us a fake out to make everybody bias in one direction. And then surprise, it'll actually give us the real move. So I'm just looking at my students, what they're talking about. Yeah, guys. Any of my students in here, just stay out of this. Don't trade this. In fact, you guys had an amazing week. Everybody seems to be green. There's no reason why you guys should be trading this right now. All right, I'm talking to my mentees. All right, the rest of you guys do what you want to do, but my students do not trade this price action. I'll see you guys. You guys know we're gonna do a Zoom and all that stuff, but yeah, you guys are done for the rest of the week. All right, I don't want to give up too much on here. Just wait until next week, guys. This isn't worth trading. So, all right, we already know we're in a tight range on a bigger time frame. So let's look at the 5 minutes, see what everybody's getting chopped and screwed by. A bunch of garbage. Literally, let me get some more real estate here. There you go. Literally a bunch of trash. I mean, it's just taking out buy side, sell side, buy side, sell side. There's no gaps. There's no inefficiencies. I got a target down here. I would love to see get hit. Sorry, I'm just making sure. Godly, come on. Okay, give me a second here. I think my food's here, but I want to see this hold. Okay, let's see what happens right there. All right, I'll be right back. StreamYard, your platform sucks. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Let me go pick up this food real quick. I thought the food was here, but it's not. Crazy. I don't know what's my stream won't even come up on the there we go. Woo, this level looks like it's failing. This is going to be on the 5 minute time frame. Oh, I meant to tell you guys, target's down here. Sorry. With the bouncing back and forth, if this level doesn't hold, let me clean this up a little bit, y'all. This down here. It's meant to do that if it fails. Sorry. I know. I'm just all over the place. I don't have my PC. All right, so this was a level that had to hold, that had to be held. That is failing. You guys see ultimately where we're trying to target. What time is it? 9:08. So we're looking for a drop here, potentially come all the way down here to this 25.34 level. Let's see if that happens, if that plays out. Yo, good stuff, bro. Good stuff. Thank you for signing up, man. I have to give him my ID. Okay. Yeah, so we want to see this level hold to potentially give us this move to the downside here. Oh, shit. Okay, there goes the food, y'all. Come down here. All right, let's see if that plays out. Be right back. Bro, that's crazy. My Uber delivery dude had the bust down Cartier. He had, bro, that's nuts. Bust down Cartier. He had a Cuban on. That was the flyest DoorDasher I've ever seen in my life. All right, so we want to see this level hold. Let's see if it just stops right there at the midpoint or if it's just going to blow through it. Well, we got really crappy price action right now, so it's going to be extremely sloppy. There's no telling what price might actually do. But I do want to see this area get hit. It's going to get hit eventually. I just don't know when. I'm going to try to find my iPad real quick so that way I can pull up the stream on my iPad, okay? So let's just watch this play out, y'all. All right. Let's go. I'm trying to make it happen, Captain. I'm trying. I'm doing everything I got so that way we can still protect you guys on these charts because this is going to be some insane price action. Oh, damn. Looks like the level held. Sniper! Where we at? There we go. Oh, yeah, no volume button on here. Shout out to Chris for subscribing. You're my 81st subscriber, bro. Shout out to you, bro. We cracked the 80s because of you, bro. Next target gonna be 90. Let's see if we can get 90 subscribers. There's nobody on YouTube doing this, man. I'm just being real, not for free. All right, so yeah, let's see. Man, I appreciate you, bro. I'm here to teach too, man. That's what I'm doing it for. I've been trading on my own for a long time. It's only right that I give you guys what I wish I had. And truth be told, when I was locking in, there was a lot of, let's just say there was a lot of nonsense online. I'll just say that much, right? All right, so rejection here, but it didn't give us any type of continuation. Let's see if it holds. That was on a smaller time frame. We want to see that level hold. So if you guys are taking shorts, you want to see that level hold. All right. Bad. Dallas in the chat. Yes, sir. Where's everybody from, man? Are you the only one from Dallas, Chris? I'm gonna make sure that you pull up to our meetup, our next meetup, bro. Oh man, Daniel's group. Oh man, yeah, this is way different than what was it? What was it called, bro? What was it called? What was that group called? It's not CTB. What was it called? Hey, we got Chicago in here. Yes, sir. We got Chicago. That's my home city. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what's up, man. It's good to see you guys in here. Seriously. Got Chicago in the house. Man, crazy. I need to go back out there and visit. Maybe we'll do a meetup in Chicago too. Yeah, it was so long ago. I can't remember. Dude was garbage though. All right. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You'll have a lot of sloppy price action. Like if you go down to the 1 minute time frame, Look what it's doing. It's just like barcoding right here. This is not, that's why I told my students, do not trade this. Like, do not trade this. Leading up to NFP, we always get super shitty price action. A bunch of wicks, a bunch of fake outs, a bunch of liquidity traps. It'll make you think you don't know what you're doing. Put it like that. All right. Bro. Bro, I don't blame you. And I just locked in. Like, ever since then, I was like, I knew this was possible. I'm just following the wrong guy. All right, looks like Discord's buzzing. Let's put a vote. Can I put a vote in here? Let's see. Will it let me put a vote in here on my phone? I need a mod. I need a chat mod. You know what I'm saying? Dang. Hold on. There ain't no way. Can I put it in here? With my iPad? Okay. Dang. Wanted to put a little vote in here, man. All right, well, shoot. What y'all think? We're gonna be bullish or bearish? You think this level's gonna hold now that it rejected it and come to the upside? You know, I think it's gonna fake everybody out and just give us a flush out of nowhere. What y'all think? This isn't really market conditions to trade. Yeah. Share it, bro. Let's fill it up, man. I got until about, I don't know. We'll see. I want to see this clear up a little bit, although it won't. I kind of want to see this area get hit if I'm being real. I just want to do. I mean, we were right so far. Like we got 400. No, I think we're like 500 ticks now because we did like 280 ticks yesterday. The day before that was like another 270. So what's that? Y'all tell me. 270 plus 284. This looks like it wants to fake everybody out, man. Give it up. Go ahead and give it up, man. Or it could hold. It might give us this drop. I ultimately, I'm bearish. What do you guys think? You guys bullish or bearish? You guys bullish? I wish I could put this vote in here. I know y'all don't want to tell me if y'all are wrong or not. I'm bearish ultimately. I told you guys on my stories last night that I'm expecting something crazy to happen. Like I'm expecting something crazy to happen stateside. They have to. All right, in 1 minute, looks like it's coming back. I'm expecting something bananas. I feel you. Okay. So bullish means that we're expecting it to be like, when I say bullish, imagine a bull, just kind of, throwing people up in the air like the rodeos and all that stuff. So you're expecting bulls to go higher. So you're expecting to go up. Bearish means that we're expecting it to go down. Okay, so bulls is up, bearish is down. All right. In Forex terms, bullish means buys and bearish means sales in Forex terms. Okay. Or in futures too. But I'm bearish. Yep. Yeah. Because you see my magnet here. That's why you're bearish. But yeah, y'all. I think, yeah, yes, sir. That's one of the most important things in another direction. We don't say up or down. We refer to it like bullish and bearish in the market. That's why you'll see like a lot of stock exchanges or like companies and stuff like that. They'll have those bulls and bears in their logos to kind of reference the stock market. Yeah, once it touches that price range, my research is trying to understand this shit is right. Yeah, I mean, you guys can see. I mean, all right, look, price wants to fake everybody in one direction, and that's what it does every time. And it's in a range. If you can identify that it's in a range, then obviously you can kind of predict what price is going to do when it gets to a certain area. It's these guys that don't zoom out and they look at the last 4 candlesticks that get crushed, right? So what was I gonna do? Oh. All right, so we're up here. If we can catch this move down here, that's another 144 ticks that we can add to the week. So if my math is correct, we did 284 plus a new 270, and then if we can catch this short, it's another 144. That's 698 ticks in 3 days, right? And none of them are swing trades. It's pretty fire. That's enough for you guys to pass plenty of prop firm challenges and hopefully qualifying for a payout. I know my student texted me this morning. Hopefully he took his break. He was up five grand from the markup from last night before market open. Like, shout out to you, bro. All right, we got our pancakes. We got our omelet. Oh. I'm not gonna eat in front of you guys on stream like that, but it smells way too good. Oops. I got everything but something to drink, so I gotta fill up my jug. Bro, my PC still hasn't booted up, yo. So if you're a PC builder, Chris, DM me on Instagram, bro. Let's lock in. I gotta get this situated. If I don't get this figured out, then I'm just gonna walk into Costco or Micro Center and just cash out on something. I gotta have my PC like now. All right, so finally getting this expansion. Look how sloppy this was, right? Like, this was so sloppy. But we want to see this expansion down here. If we can get it, cool. If to be honest with you, if it does drop this low, I think it might dip a little bit below this range, if I'm being honest with you. Let me go to a bigger time frame, just make sure I'm not about to get caught lacking. So I flipped through higher time frames just to make sure there's no like gaps that we're shorting into, right? Oh my God. I just now saw this. Look at this 4 hour. Oh, let me get rid of this. Look at these wicks. You see this? This is what I'm talking about. So you want to know when not to trade is this. You got that right there. It looks like it's just raking orders. Man, stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. I know I'm calling out price. I'm telling my students don't trade it because this is the frustrating price action. This is the price action that will make you change your bias, question if you know what you're doing. You got to go into this with enough. Practice and enough confidence, knowing that even if this doesn't play out, it's just because this is not favorable market conditions, right? You're gonna see price do things that you haven't seen before, and you're gonna be questioning like, why did it do that? And that's how I learned. I'm gonna be honest. That's how I learned, and that's the torture I put my students through. I'm not gonna sit up here and tell you every single thing. My job and my mentorship is to turn you guys into snipers, just like me. My job is not to give you the answers. My job is to make you better than me. And the only way I can do that is if I lead you to the right answers. I know the answers, but I got to have you see it and see it happen over and over and over again and see that light bulb go off. And then you say, hey, if this happens, does that usually happen? And then I'll say, yeah, I'm glad you back tested. I'm glad you put in the work. Congratulations. That's when you're able to predict price and catch these thousands of dollars of profits in just one trade. You know, that's how I got to the point where I was passing prop firms with just one candlestick. I think go look at my videos. I think I posted it a few times. You're passing evals with one trade. Watching paint dry. It's 144 ticks and it's taking forever. And I think it's because it wants people to be bullish still. We're almost there. Look, I ain't got no indicators, chat. We got no. What's up, Randy? What's up, boy? Hey, man. Hey, we smacking them, bro, on live. Can't nobody say nothing. Let's see all these other gurus that are set and forgetting and all these other dudes, man. Let's see them do it live, bro. It's a capping. Randy's been locked in for a minute. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, I'm buttering up my pancakes. Hey, are you guys pancake guys or waffle guys? I heard in Texas everybody likes waffles. I'm a pancake guy. Look at this. It's on a 15-minute, but you know what time it is. It's liquidity time. Pancakes, baby. Yes, sir. So again, what did I tell you? Do not clean this up. It's gonna drive me crazy. Do not chase open candles. Okay. So everybody, this is liquidity right here. Everybody that was, oh, it's pushing to the upside is going to break out. These breakout traders cooked. Like, you can't do it. Stop chasing. If you guys can just stop that, like, seriously, if you guys can just stop, I said this in the last stream, stop chasing price action. Stop chasing candlesticks that look like, order fill, boom. And then all of a sudden it reverses. Bro, Worm said don't chase open candles. So now when you guys are trading on your own, you're going to be like, damn, Worm said that. Why did I press that button? You're gonna be so mad. So here we go. Target hit. Barely tapped into it. Let's see if it wants to invert it and give us a continuation to sweep out these lows. I doubt it, though. But I'm not going to count up here. I'm going to count right here because we got our tap and go. Oh, no. What we got? 125. Let's see if we get 144. I'll be happy with 144. Can it come lower? Sure. Let's see. Bang, bang. Real snipers, man. Hey, again, if you guys want to join the Day Trading Academy, bro, we're smacking shit over here. I'm just going to be real. Like, nobody else is doing this. We're calling out price. Just booted up the MacBook right before price decided to give us this reverse. We called out the short. Hopefully you guys get paid. If you guys are taking this short right now, either close out and leave runners, move your stops to break even to right above this FVG in case it decides to pull back. We're in this business to leave with the money, all right? We are not here to give profits back. Like me and my mentor, we used to say when we used to catch these trades with one candlestick, these are engulfing candlesticks we're catching, by the way. Let's not forget, we're trading engulfing candles. It took us one 15-minute candlestick, and we got 4.5 minutes left in this. So it took us 10 minutes to catch 140 ticks. So we avoided all of this chop, all of this garbage. Like, I don't want none of that. I'm not here to be on the charts all day. We're in this chart. We're here to kick in the front door, get our bag, and get out. That's it. So if you guys caught this short, I don't care if you caught $50, $100, $200, $1,000. I don't care if you guys are $200 away from passing your prop. You guys close your trade. You guys close your screens and go about your day. That is what we value here. This is why we work so hard. We work this hard so that way we can be on the charts as little as possible. Okay? We are to trade as little as possible. When I was auditing my trades and I put it into TradeZilla, I wasn't really, RR multiples, right? I want to make sure that I'm not going negative RRs, but I was really more so looking to see how long I'm holding my winning trades for. And the fact that I audited my trades, it told me that my winning trades were held a lot shorter than my losing trades. I was holding my losers longer than my winners. So what does that mean? That means that you're holding price, hoping that it reverses. So then I went into this rabbit hole of backtesting what trades I were taking. And it was because I was doing this stupid shit. I was waiting for price to come back instead of waiting for it to come to me. All right. Lovely TP. Nice banger. I want to see it extend and invert this, but it probably won't because we're in this range. But 140. It filled the whole gap. 155, baby. Come on, man. And it still might invert this, but hopefully you guys close your TP. I'm done. I'm just going to practice what I preach. I'm sure if I keep talking, you guys are going to hold this trade, but it'd be nice for it to break out and come down here. I got my alerts down here for a reason, but I'm only going to count the 150 ticks, y'all. I'm not going to be that guy. All right. But it is on stream. It's live. You guys can go back and watch the last two lives. We're officially up. +6. 704 ticks this week alone with 3 trading days. None of them are swing trades. All of these trades took less than 15 minutes. Okay? Let's go back and see who else is doing that. Nobody's doing that. And if you don't believe me, just go look for yourself. I'm not here to cap. I think I was talking about on my stories was like, everybody's talking about, oh, such and such bought a Bugatti. Oh my God, he bought a second Bugatti. Oh my God, he's so rich. Look how much money he's making. SVJ this, all the Miami boys. Look, damn that. Look at my students, bro. Look at the gains that they're making, right? Look, that's what I'm going to be proud of. That's what I'm going to go down in history in this trading space is how many students are actually catching these trades, sniper entries, and we're trading with the banks without being at Wall Street. All right. So hopefully you guys learn a thing or two in this. This is the reason why I'm doing. I know it's still pushing. Again, if you guys are in the short, I told you guys put your stops above this FVG in case it pulls back. All right. So if you guys want to really hold it, go for it. Put your stops above this fair value gap so you can protect yourself. Put your stops in profit so you leave with something. Okay. Couple things. Book a call. Day Trading Academy is live. Guys, I'm only doing this. I'm probably only going to do this once this year, and then I'm going to switch to something else. But I'm going to give you guys all the sauce, man. I'm going to tell you what time to trade, what time you shouldn't trade. I'm going to give you a beautiful entry model. I don't care if you know nothing about nothing. You don't even know what a candlestick is. I got something for you. Okay. And even if you are trading, you've been trading for a while, trying to figure this out on your own, you've been struggling, I definitely got something for you. Okay. I'm going to teach you how to leverage prop firms. So even if you don't have the capital in your account to trade with, I'm going to teach you how you can still leverage other people's money. Not me and you, but like there's companies that want you to pass the test to prove that you're a profitable trader. Some people struggle with that, but not you. Once you get the strategy, you'll be just like some other students. These guys are trading for 6 months and they're already getting payouts. 6 months getting payouts on their own. No signals. And I'm not giving them the trades. They're finding the trades on their own and they're getting paid. And that's the whole point of this. This is not something for you guys to rely on me on forever, but I just want to give you guys the sauce so that way you guys can teach your families and teach your kids, man. Because seriously, ain't nobody doing this. All right. So I'm about to eat my pancakes. You guys shoot me a DM if you guys want to book a call. Let's get it, man. Day Trading Academy 2026. This will be the best mentorship out, period, for 2026. Nobody else is going to be able to teach this the accuracy that we have. All right. All right. I'll see you guys this evening. We'll do a market recap. Be careful today. Again, we got NFP tomorrow. Do not be gamblers. Do not be surprised if we see an absolute melt on price for NFP tomorrow. All right. And don't forget, like I told you guys in my story last night, we got some lows. See, we got some lows that got to get hit. And the only way we're going to get down here, sorry, let me zoom out even more, man, because that's not even the spot. Down here, 2,000 ticks away to the lows. They're going to have to pull off a PR stunt. That's the only way possible. That's the only way possible they'll get to these lows. Look at price still melting, y'all. These guys are salty. These dudes are salty that we're long, boy. All right, yo. Thank you guys for joining. I know I've been struggling with my MacBook, and you guys still showed up. We still got it done. I'll see you guys on the next stream, all right? Peace.